The birthday of reggae icon Bob Marley is celebrated yearly in the nation of his birth, Jamaica. Fanshawe College's Outback Shack has also turned the birth date of the musician into a yearly celebration with their annual Bob Marley Birthday Bash. Organizer of the event, Pat Maloney, explained that the annual event was a natural fit for Fanshawe College.
A lot of people get into it. It's a good crowd pleaser. You can walk through the halls any day and see all kinds of people you know are going to be here on the night. So,
Chris Assad agreed that despite the fact that his music could not be defined as pure reggae, his delivery leans heavily on the soulful message of Marley.
Well, when I first started playing music, I was playing in a folk reggae band with my cousin, and Bob Marley was a huge part of our growing together as musicians. We used to jam on a lot of Bob songs, and you know, a lot of the artists that I looked up to at the time would always sort of preach that reggae music is a great way to learn the fundamentals of music. So I think there's a lot of that in where I come from in terms of my beginnings as a musician. Bob Marley was all about a message. He was a revolutionary, and he was very spiritual, and those things have been imparted to me in my study of what he was all about, and will continue to be what I make music for. So I think you could say that a lot of the artists here tonight are making music in the spirit of Bob Marley.
Dylan Murray also felt that the spirit of Bob lived in his music, as he too was influenced by the great man.
Bob Marley has influenced me for a while. I remember getting a tape when I was in grade 6 from my brother, and that was one of the first introductions to reggae music, and that sort of opened my mind to that sort of realm, and his music has influenced the rock music that I do now.
It was obvious that those in attendance truly enjoyed the celebration of Marley's music. But what about those who were not there? Is the legacy of Marley still alive to the average student?
My favorite Bob Marley song is by far Buffalo Soldiers.
Buffalo soldier,
It is just an awesome song. You know, I love Bob Marley. He's great. And it was the very first Bob Marley song I heard, actually. It was played in the car by me and one of my friends in grade 9. You know, it's a very trivial period in our lives. And it was just absolutely, it moved me, you know. There's so much meaning behind the song, and Bob Marley is such an inspirational influence to so many people. I just feel like that song coins him and what he is as a person.
Woman, hold her head and cry, 'cause her son has been shot down in the street and died.
don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright.
Well, there's a lot of them, but I think my personal, at least right now, is probably Redemption song. I like the beat at the beginning, and it's a little slower, but it's all good stuff. He's a musical mastermind.
Well, you want to sing a little piece of it for us real quick?
I mean, I can't even really remember the words. Like do 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 do.
for no equal opportunities, talking about my freedom.
Dylan Murray summed it up well when he explained that Marley's music, irrespective of its age, is truly timeless.
I think as long as there's people around and people that can consciously understand or listen to music, Bob Marley will be relevant.
So tonight, Fanshawe College celebrated the birthday of Bob Marley, the reggae legend. And it couldn't have been described in any better words than the words of Bob himself, a good vibration. Reporting for TV Fanshawe on campus, I'm Tyrone Thompson.